Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan The Mystik from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Twan The Mystik. I'm an artist, musician, tarot reader, astrologer, all that good stuff, okay? And if you love astrology, esoteric knowledge, and pick a cards, shit like that, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? Okay, so before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to myself. Okay, make sure y'all check out my website, housemystic.com. I create art. That's one of my paintings right there. So I sell art. I sell upcycled clothing that I've created, painted on, things like that. So definitely check out housemystic.com. And also want to give a quick shout out to my homegirl, PS Candles, aka Positive Space Candles. This is one of her candles right here. Okay, that one's the More Love candle, and they smell so good. And for all of my lovely subscribers, if you use the code Twan The Mystik, you can get $10 off of all purchases that are $40 and up, okay? So go to the link in my description, or yeah, go to her Instagram. I'll have everything linked below, okay? So yeah, let's get into the reading. Okay, so today's reading is all about, important messages from your spirit guides, okay? Like what they really want you to know right now. Like what do you really need to know right now? Especially if you're in a confused place, you're maybe wondering what's up for the new year, things like that. Well, if you're watching this when it goes live, okay? So yeah, here's the lovely piles. Okay, so choose the number or the pile that you feel the most drawn to. Okay, so the first pile, for pile number 1, we have the number 789. Oh, okay. Is it gonna focus? There we go, 789. Then we have the number 1122. And then we have the number 2255. Okay, so yes, go to the link. I said the link. Go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section and click on the timestamp that corresponds with your pile, and I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the number 789. They won't focus. There we go. 789. Okay, so first, before we get into the pile, I'm going to read what 789 means, okay? From Sacred Scribes. What is it called, Sacred Scribes? Let me go to the website. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Joanne Sacred Scribes, my bad. Okay, this is literally one of my favorite angel number websites. I think it's the best one in my opinion. But anyway, the number 789, let's read about it. It says, angel number 789 brings a message about your lifestyle and career choices. The angels guide, encourage, and support you as you focus upon your life purpose as a light worker. Angel number 789 may be a message to prompt you towards your soul's calling, your true soul's calling. This is giving me goosebumps. Okay, if you have been feeling unclear, oh my God. Yo, this is like what I said in the intro. Okay, so if you've been feeling unclear or confused about your true life purpose, angel number 789 is a strong prompt to listen to your intuition and follow its guidance. It's time to steer your life and career towards a spiritually based practice or heart-based service or venture, trusting that your soul's promptings are leading you in the right direction. Oh my God. This is just sounding like a conversation I had with myself this morning, y'all. I'm sorry I keep interrupting, but oh my God, spirit be talking. Anyway, angel number 789 is a sign that your angels are helping you to manifest financial supply to sustain and support you along your life's journey, and suggests that your material and financial wants and needs will be met as you continue serving your soul mission. All is going to divine plan in your life. Angel number 789 may also be suggesting steps along your spiritual path. Wow. And then it's, 789 relates to number 6. So if you feel called to look up angel number 6, definitely check that out. Or maybe that's your life path number or something like that. But that's just crazy that it says that, because literally right before I did this reading, I was kind of having a conversation with myself because of things I felt confused about. And then even in the intro, I was like, maybe you were feeling confused. So I feel like what your spirit guides want you to know right now, what you really, really want you to know, or what they want you to know, is to pay attention to maybe repeating dreams you keep having, repeating numbers, repeating symbols you keep seeing. If you feel prompted to do something, like maybe it doesn't even really make sense to you. Maybe it doesn't even really make sense to you to do these things, whatever you're feeling called to do, but spirit is saying to trust it. Whatever you're feeling called to do right now, trust it, even if it doesn't make logical sense. Okay. I'm wondering if there's some earth signs in here. Because I know how we can be. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the cards. So first card is an affirmation card. And yeah, let's see what it says. Communication. Okay. So it says, wonder how that person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. You've been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. Okay. So the fact that communication is here, even though they're talking about communicating with other people, which I mean, that could be an important message for you, I feel like your spirit guides are communicating with you. Like, pay very, very close attention to your dreams, and then also pay close attention to maybe like I think I said numbers already, but also pay attention to your like like, let's say you felt really called to write, because like we got communication. Maybe you feel really called to write a book. Maybe you're like, I want to write a book. I really want to get into writing. I really want to do poetry, or something like that. I'm using this as an example. So let's say you feel really called to do that, and you keep having the intuitive nudge to do it. Then it's like you get on Instagram and then you see something having to do with like a writing camp, or you see something about having to do with writing a book, or you see, like, you just start seeing different signs kind of like affirming what you are already feeling prompted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to pay close attention to the symbols that kind of keep popping up everywhere in your life, or like in your reality, that are kind of telling you the same thing over and over and over again. So yes, pay close attention to that. Okay. And then also, I mean, communication, it's literally talking about, communicating with others. So maybe I really do wonder if some of you guys are writers up in here. Maybe you're feeling called to write, or maybe you're feeling called to start a podcast, or start a YouTube channel, or start a social media platform where you're sharing your wisdom and knowledge or something. Or maybe even some of you guys feel called to do something with music and arts, something like that, where you're sharing the ideas that are in your head, you're sharing it with the world, or things that you've learned, you're sharing it with the world. Okay. So yeah, let's get into these other cards. Okay. So let's see. We also have friendship. Wow. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay. And then the fact that we have the communication card, and then friendship, because I mean, come on, what do we do with our friends? We talk to them, right? We talk to them, we hang out with them, we tell them our feelings, and maybe this is the call for you. And wow, they're both purple. So this is giving crown chakra, and that's so funny because I literally kept seeing, because I recently did like some candle magic with purple candles. So I kept seeing that in my head. So maybe you guys need to go follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and go check out my little video I did with my purple candles or whatever. But I definitely feel like some crown chakra stuff is going on here. And it's funny because the crown chakra is associated with the intuition. It's associated with like your dream world as well as the third eye chakra. And then it's your connection with the divine. So maybe this is a call to, do some crown chakra work, because it'll help you have more clarity regarding what you're meant to do. Maybe like what you're meant to do for your life purpose, because it's feeling like some of you guys are confused regarding your life purpose, or maybe you're feeling a little anxious because maybe you have an idea of what you want to do, but you're feeling kind of confused, or not confused, but maybe feeling like anxious about it. So it's kind of like making you not have clarity, because maybe you're like, okay, I feel called to do this, but then it's like maybe it doesn't make logical sense to you, so it's like clouding your judgment, as far as like you're feeling called to do it, but then your judgment's kind of like, nah, I don't think so, this doesn't make sense, so I'm not going to do it, so yes, pay attention to your intuition and work with your crown chakra, or work on your crown chakra, so that you can have more of a connection with the divine. Because I feel like a lot of dreams are going to start coming to you, telling you what to do. Because literally, like I said, I did some crown chakra work the other day. Like literally, it was on the full moon. Yeah, it was on the full moon in Gemini that we just had on, well, the 7th, 8th. Some people said the 7th, some people said the 8th. So we'll say 7 and 8th. Sorry if y'all can hear my kids downstairs. But as soon as I did that, literally the dreams were coming back to back to back to back. So maybe for some of you guys, that's, maybe that's something you need to do. Okay, so let's see what else. We have be assertive. Okay. I haven't used this Doreen Virtue deck in so long because of, her statements. But I still have it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me use it. I'm sorry, y'all. And then we also have no. Wow. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, the glare from the card is not allowing y'all to see it. But the fact that we have be assertive and then no. Okay. So the fact, it's just feeling like another thing that your spirit guides are wanting you to do right now is to have boundaries, maybe with friends, maybe even with social media or something. And it's making me wonder, do some of you guys compare yourself to people on social media? And don't feel ashamed, because I do it too. Okay? I do it too. I think we all do it a little bit. We all do it a little bit. And maybe sometimes you just kind of compare yourself, or maybe you see people on social media doing what you want to do, and it sometimes makes you feel like, could you even do it? Could you even get to where they're at? Maybe you compare yourselves sometimes, and I think Spirit is saying to stop comparing yourself to other people, because comparison is really the thief of joy. And I be trying to tell myself that, but it's hard sometimes. It's hard to not compare yourself to other people at times. I'm also wondering if there's any cardinal signs in here. The cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. Because I actually just saw something. Anyway, because I don't want to go off topic here. But the reason why I said that is because of some astrological stuff that's been going on with the cardinal signs for like the longest time. And then I saw one of my favorite astrologers, Umi. Shout out to Umi. I don't know if you're watching, girl, but shout out to you. But and one of the things she was talking about was, cardinal signs not comparing their path to their peers. Okay, so you don't have to be a cardinal sign, but I know cardinal signs have been kind of going through it a little bit for the past couple years. Okay, and maybe tend to compare themselves to other people at times. So yes. Okay, so let's just move on. All right, so what else do you need to know right now? Oh, another thing. I feel like new people are coming into your life. That's another thing I wanted to say. I feel like new friendships. I'm also feeling like new partnerships, like business partnerships are coming into your life. And say yes, okay? Say yes. I know this says no. I know this says no, but there are some people that you need to say yes to. Okay. And there are some people that need to say no to. Like, have discernment when you need to say yes and when you need to say no. But I do feel like there's new people coming into your life that are going to be an important part of your journey, especially with your career too. And then it's also making me think, for those of you guys that are, maybe wanting to start something regarding like social media, or like you have a business or like YouTube, a podcast, something like that. I definitely see more people coming, like more people coming to your business, more people coming to your social media. Like, I'm seeing like an influx of followers, an influx of subscribers, an influx of customers, something like that. Okay. So, yeah, let's move on. Okay. Oh, this is why does this make me want to cry? Look, we have 9 of Cups. Is it gonna show up for you guys? Okay, there we go. 9 of Cups. Okay, so 9 of Cups definitely makes me think that a wish is coming true for you guys. And then wait a second. Let me see really quick what that 789 said. Oh yes, it says angel number 789 um is a sign that your angels are helping you to manifest financial supply to sustain and support you along your life's journey, and suggests that your material and financial wants and needs will be met as you continue serving your soul mission. All is going to divine plan. Okay, so I feel like with that 9 of Cups coming out, it's definitely a sign that I feel like many of you guys in this pile are entrepreneurs. I definitely feel that for you guys. Like, you have your own business or something like that. And I feel like your spirit guys are wanting you to know that release those fears surrounding, like, will your business or like your passion, whatever that passion project is, um like releasing the fears around wondering, like, will this actually be able to sustain me? Will this be able to help me pay my bills? Will this help me to keep up, as far as like my rents, or I said my rent, but your rents or your car note? I mean, these are all bills. These are all bills. So I feel like your spirit guys want you to know that it's time to release fear surrounding your life purpose, and like really wondering, will this sustain me? Because I feel like, yeah, some of you guys really have some trauma surrounding money, and like some ancestral trauma. That's why I'm just really wondering if you guys are cardinal signs, because I've read that cardinal signs tend to have a lot of like family trauma. So I'm wondering if you're the one in your family that's meant to break generational patterns, generational curses or whatever surrounding money. Let me not even say curses. Maybe curses for some of you guys, but something surrounding money, like fear surrounding money, and maybe even how you get money. Because I'm wondering if some of you guys come from family. I mean, we're in America, so I was gonna say, I wonder if some of you guys come from a family where they just work extra hard. But I mean, capitalism in America. This is America. Okay, this is the culture of America. Capitalism. Okay, so I'm just wondering if some of you guys have family that they're just constantly working, just constantly working, and that's just how you grew up. So you just be feeling like this is what you have to do, and that maybe doing something like art, or doing something, I don't know, doing something that is not regular, like the regular route that maybe that your family took. um yeah, it just kind of scares you a little bit. But I feel like you're the one that came here to heal that within your bloodline, where it's like because you are here to take a chance and to follow your dreams. Okay, I feel like I'm ranting a little bit. Okay, the Magician, come on. Yeah, yeah. You are definitely meant to break generational cycles or patterns or something like that when it comes to money and how it's made. Because I feel like a very big dream. You have very big goals, very big dreams for yourself. And that's why I'm feeling like a lot of you guys in this group are entrepreneurs. And you want to take like an unorthodox type of path, and it's really different from your family, and your spirit guides are trying to say that you have all the skills necessary to make this happen, and to also remember your own inner magician. I'm wondering if some of you guys are Geminis and Virgos as well, because this card is ruled by Mercury. So yeah, I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to know that you have everything you need to make this happen, and to remember your inner magician, because this inner magician of yours is able to manifest whatever it is that you desire. Oh, boop. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. There was a beep there, not a beep, a ding right there. So that's definitely a sign. Okay? So we also have Four of Cups. And if you look really closely, she has a sweater, a hoodie that says over it. So I really feel like you're just that different one in your family. I just really feel like you're that different one in your family that's wanting to take like an unorthodox type of path. And you're just over trying to maybe live up to the expectations of your family, or maybe trying to be normal. Like you're tired of trying to live up to the expectations of others, and you're just ready to do your own thing. Or this is a sign to stop living up to the expectations of others and do your own thing, and to align with what you feel called to do, instead of like doing what's expected of you. Especially with this card that says no. Like it's definitely giving the vibes that you do not need to live up to the expectations of others. And then we have, it's 12/12 right now. So I know we have a pile that's 11/22. I think that's, what pile is that? I think that's pile 2. So maybe you'll be drawn to pile number 2, or you were drawn to pile number 2. So yeah, check out pile number 2. And then we also have King of Cups. Are some of you guys tarot readers? Are some of y'all tarot readers? Are some of y'all tarot readers or motivational coaches, or want to share some type of wisdom online or something like that? That's what I always get when I see King of Cups. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are those things, and you're taking an untraditional path because, you know, maybe no one in your family has ever done anything like that, and they kind of look at you like, I mean, what are they doing? What are they doing with their life? Like, that's kind of crazy. And then it can also indicate a business owner, someone that uses their intuitive mind to create something and bring it out here into the physical. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are business owners. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are business owners, and your spirit guides are wanting you to know that your business ideas, your business, whatever it is, your ideas, they're well blessed, okay? And they were divinely inspired. So follow those ideas, okay? And then we also have Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. So it's definitely making me think that, yeah, many of you guys are really meant to be free, okay? You are meant to be free, like having financial freedom, or having like freedom in your career, like having freedom with your career, having freedom when it comes to what you do to make money, instead of like being tied in to like something that's very restricting. It could even be just like an at-home job or something, but I'm really sensing that a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs, and this is your sign, okay? This is your sign that you are on the right path with wanting to become an entrepreneur, or wanting to take or wanting to continue with a business that you already have. For those of you that are already in business for yourself, and maybe you're like, you kind of have a job and you're just like, I want to work somewhere else, especially with this Four of Cups, or not I want to work somewhere else, but I want to work for myself. Spirit is saying like, yes, you are meant to do that, and that you you will be able to sustain yourself materially, and don't worry about whether you will be able to sustain yourself, okay? Because you will when you're following your life purpose. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have Capricorn. What did I say? Can't make this shit up. Look, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Literally one of the cardinal signs. I knew y'all was in here. So y'all in here. Okay. So the fact that it's the end of a tough cycle, it makes me think that some of you guys that are entrepreneurs, you've been working at this business for maybe a very long time now. And maybe that's why you compare yourself sometimes, because you're like, I mean, I've been doing this for so long, and how is it that people are ahead of me? How are people ahead of me? Or maybe you kind of like look at old friends and you're like, wow, they've gone somewhere in their life, and where am I right now? You know, which I trust me, I do that shit too. I do that shit too. Okay. So yeah, Spirit wants you to know that if you've been struggling financially, maybe things have been kind of slow when it comes to your business, trust and believe that things are going to pick up. And I think it's going to be very, very soon. I feel like it's going to be very, very soon. If you're watching this when it's live, Capricorn season is coming up. I'm currently, if you're watching this while it goes live, we're currently in Sag season, and we're moving into Capricorn season very soon. So Capricorn season could be really, really important for you, where it's like the end of maybe financial struggle, or maybe the end of like things being slow with your business. Okay. And then we also have, oh my God, I cannot. This is why I love doing this. Okay, look, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in freaking Aries. Okay. I don't look at these cards. If y'all are new here, I want you to know I don't look at these cards before I pull them. Because I love the surprise. I love the surprise, okay? But bro, what did I say? And the fact that it's 2 full moon cards definitely lets me know that yes, the end of a tough cycle is approaching, and that the struggle is ending, or the stagnancy is ending. You're definitely going to see things picking up very soon. Probably starting Capricorn season. Okay? So when Capricorn season starts and things start unfolding, I want y'all to come back to this video and leave a comment, okay? And then we also have Poppy. We have Poppy 34, which equals 7. And then we have Snake 45. Okay, so Poppy, I'm going to just read a little bit of what Poppy says, because I'm already going way over time. Okay, so Poppy, okay. Why am I sensing somebody's grandfather? Did anyone's grandfather like pass away recently or something? Because I keep hearing Papa with Poppy. Like maybe some of you called your grandpa Poppy or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we have, okay, the brightly colored blooms of the poppy flower are an invitation to make your wildest dreams come true. See? What did I say? You have big goals. You have big dreams. I know. I knew it. Okay. The sky is the limit to what you wish to experience in this life. So witness it all. Create a dream journal or a vision board to help you manifest exactly what you are looking for. Oh my gosh. Ask your guides for assistance, and trust that the universe will present these things in due time. I'm not even going to read the whole thing, because you get the message. Okay, so let's go to Snake. I'm sure it has something to do with transformation. Okay, I flow with the cycles of life. Okay, with this deep connection to the cyclical nature of the universe, Snake urges you to release what holds you back from being the highest version of yourself. You too can remove the layers of ego and expectation. What did I say? To transform into a more authentic version of yourself, a living embodiment of your soul. Knowing where to begin in this process can be difficult, but have faith. Snake will help you to guide you through this, and as each layer of the ego peels away, you'll soon see yourself in a new life. We'll not read the whole thing, but what did I say? Literally, what did I say? Okay, Power One. So that's your message. We won't go any further. That's your message, okay? If it resonated with you, please leave a snake emoji. Okay, leave a snake emoji for transformation and flowing with the cycles of life and shedding what no longer serve you and the expectations of others and your family and all that stuff. It's time to shed it. Okay, so leave a snake in the comments. Okay, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure you check out my website, housemystic.com. And if you feel called to purchase this painting, I have prints. I sell upcycled clothing that I've painted on, that I've created. Okay, such lovely stuff up in there. Check out housemystic.com. Also, check out my homegirl, Positive Space Candles. That's one of her candles right there. She sells such beautiful candles. Love that candle. I'm so sad that it's almost out. I love her candles so much. So yes, check her out. If you use the code Twan The Mystik, you can get $10 off of purchases $40 and up. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Those of you that chose pile number 2 with 1122. This is your reading. Oh, let's just put that over there. Okay, so this is your reading. So yeah, I'm gonna read what angel number 1122 means, and then we're gonna get into the cards. Okay, and I just so y'all know, I be using Sacred Scribes angel numbers .blogspot.com for those of you that are interested. She has a whole bunch of number combinations, and that's why I feel like she's the best out here. Okay, she's the best angel numbers website, and I always suggest her. So please go to her website. Okay, if you're, if you want to look at other angel numbers. Okay, so angel number 1122. I ask you to step out of your comfort zone, leave behind the old and outdated, and make a concerted effort to steer your life towards a more spiritually based life and lifestyle. Find balance in all that you do and ensure that the reality that you create for yourself is the one that you desire. Angel number 112020. Why I keep saying 2022? I mean 1122 encourages us to release our fears and apprehensions and get on with pursuing our passions and purpose. Angel number 1122 asks that you stay on a positive path and use your natural skills, talents, and abilities to their utmost for the benefit of yourself and others. Use positive affirmations and visualizations to enhance energies and draw them towards you. The more you focus on the positives, the quicker they are manifested into your reality. Angel number 1122 is a message from your angels and archangels that you are to stay focused upon your highest expectations as the angels and universal... What's wrong with me? Okay. Universal energies work behind the scenes, helping you to manifest your wants, needs, goals, and desires. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, so far, basically what I feel like your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, like what they want you to know right now. I feel like they want you to have more balance. I feel like they want you to have more balance between your... maybe like your personal life and your work life, especially if you're someone that like works a lot. Maybe you're like always working, and they want you to have more balance in your life. And maybe, because also the number 2 is associated with relationships as well. So I feel like there should be more of a focus on your relationships, your family. And I feel like this message came out in was it pile 2 of my previous reading? I don't even remember. I just be doing so many readings that I just don't remember what reading it be coming out in. So, yeah. But another thing that it's making me think is there needs to be more of a focus on your health. Even though they didn't say that on here, I feel like there needs to be more of a focus on your health, because when they say balance, it just made me think of your health, and maybe there's not enough focus on your health, but there's a lot of focus on goals and work and trying to achieve things, but not enough on your well-being, rest, and maybe even like your... I think I already said personal life, but like, and just having fun. I feel like maybe some of you guys don't have enough fun. And that's funny because as I said that, the timer said 333, and that number is all about fun. Okay, so I think there's a need to have more fun, to be more social, get out there more, and just do things outside of working or outside of your goals. Because I definitely, I feel like your spirit guides, they're definitely helping you with your goals, but I feel like it's almost an obsession, which is not bad. I don't feel like that's a bad thing. I'm obsessed with my goals. That's not a bad thing, but I think they're just trying to say don't forget to live your life. Don't forget the sweetness of life. Because I'm wondering if some of you guys be so focused on your goals that it's like you forget to live a little. There was something else that came to mind, but now I can't remember. So let's just get into the cards. Okay, so let's see what the first card says. We have courage. Let's see. This light over here is... Okay, there we go. Courage. Okay, it says, no one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to fear and kick it in the nuts. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Oh, that is funny. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, did 1122 say anything about fears? Okay, it says... Okay, oh yes, because it's talking about stepping out of your comfort zone. So, stepping out of your comfort zone, and we have courage here. So this is, for some reason, this is also making me think either like moving to somewhere new, like maybe your spirit guides are, maybe this is a sign if you've been thinking you want to move maybe out of state, out of country, maybe out of the city, or maybe move out of, like, maybe you have a roommate situation, maybe you live with like your parents or your grandparents or someone or something like that, and spirit is wanting you to know that, or wanting you to have the courage to, muster up your strength and, move to that new city, move to that new country or that new state, or move out of your parents' house, or move out of that roommate situation, or move out. Like, I don't know why I'm sensing moving out. Okay, I'm really, really sensing moving out. And spirit is wanting to say that you can do it. You can do it. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to buy a house as well. And this could be for a select few people, but maybe some of you guys are wanting to move and buy a house or something, or get a house built or something along those lines. And spirit wants you to know that you can do it. That you can do it, especially if you've just been kind of like, I don't know, just wondering how you're going to make it happen. Or maybe you've been trying to make it happen for a while and it hasn't happened. And you're just like, is it ever going to happen? And yes, it will. And spirit is saying that you have to believe that it can happen for you, for it to actually happen for you. And then I feel like the 1122 did it. I'm sorry, I keep going back to the number, but I just want to make sure. Okay, yes. It says the more you focus on the positives, the quicker they are manifested into your reality. Okay, so yes, believe that it can happen, so it can actually happen. Okay, and I know sometimes, trust me, I know it's hard when you don't see the physical it's funny because my friend literally said something like this to me this morning, and yeah. And she was basically saying, like, sometimes it's hard to trust that these things are actually happening for you when you don't see like any physical reinforcements. But that's where that law of expectation comes in, where you just have to expect that it's going to happen to you or happen for you because you deserve it, So let's just move on and see what else comes up. We have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So this is kind of making me think of something I said in pile number 1. And I know in pile number 1, I said to check out pile number 2. So if you're from pile number 1, hey, what's up? So with envy, first of all, I'm getting 2 messages. So one is kind of something I said in pile number one, where you need to stop comparing yourself to other people, because everybody is on their own journey. You don't even know what's going on behind closed doors when it comes to certain people that maybe you admire online, like even like celebrities, stuff like that. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. um you never know. So never say that you want somebody's life. And I don't even think any of you guys are even saying that you want anyone's life. I don't even think that's what you guys are saying. But maybe you just compare yourself to other people, and sometimes look at other people and look at their progress, and then you look at your progress and you're just like, I mean, what's going on here? So I'm wondering if some of you guys are cardinal signs too. So if you checked out my first pile, I did talk about the cardinal signs and what's been going on with them. So yeah, just check out pile number one so I don't have to go through that whole spiel again. But for some of you guys, I feel like you need to make sure, well, actually for both of the y'all that I'm talking about, y'all need to protect y'all energy in general, because some of y'all that are comparing yourself, you need to protect your energy, and not allow negative forces to make you compare yourself to other people and to just get so down on yourself. But for those of you guys where I feel like certain people envy you, you need to protect your energy as well, because evil eye, that shit is serious. And then for some of you guys, I'm feeling like your spirit guides want you to know, maybe you feel like you're not exactly where you want to be in life, but there's people out there that wish they were where you are, where they wish they had what you had. Maybe you have like a great relationship. Maybe you have great friends. Maybe you have a great family. Maybe you have a great face. Maybe you have great clothes. Maybe you have, I don't know, but there's people out there that envy you, and maybe you don't even realize, because you're so down on yourself that you don't see the positives in yourself that people could even be envious of. Okay, not saying to be like, just so proud, like, oh my God, people just envy me, but but I feel like you don't realize how amazing you are, and how even some people compare themselves to you and wish they were where you're at. And I don't know who that message was for, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know that I feel like you don't realize how amazing you are, and how people look up to you and be like, dang, I wish I had her life or his life, or or they just think you're so amazing, stuff like that. So yeah, let's move on, because that was just 2 cards and we're already on 11 minutes. Okay. So we have Ask Your Angels. And then we also have Get More Information. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. So with Ask Your Angels and Get More Information, I feel like, okay, I'm getting a few messages. So if you, okay. I feel like you, instead of doing things the way that maybe you've seen other people do it, like how they came up, it's time to ask your angels for guidance to help you come up. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, okay, well, this person did this, and maybe that's what I need to do too. And this person did this, so maybe that's what I need to do too. I feel like Spirit is saying to trust them, like to talk with your spirit guides, talk with your angels, talk with your ancestors or deities you work with, things like that, and get information from them on how you can level up, instead of looking at what other people may have done to level up, or maybe even for some of you guys, maybe you're in school or maybe you were in school and you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do school or something like that, because maybe it's not that you need school, to level up. Maybe it's just that you need to connect more with your angels and trust your intuition more in order to get exactly where you want to be. Or it could be that some of you guys are believing like that you need to go in school to get certified for something in order to become what you want to be, and spirit is like, no, if you connect with your angels, they're going to give you all the information that's needed in order to get you to where you want to go. But of course, if you're like you want to be a doctor or like, something like that, yes, please go to school. But for some of you guys, I'm sensing that like that school doesn't define you, or school isn't going to be necessarily what you need to level up. Like, or maybe, I'm kind of going on a rant there, but I feel like that was a specific message for some of y'all. But let's see what else we have here. King of Swords. Okay. So yeah, the fact that this card ended up right here under like, ask your angels, it definitely makes me think that your ancestors really have some messages for you. They really have some messages for you as far as what you should do next. Okay, what you should do next, instead of like kind of looking to other people's journey to be like, oh, they did X, Y, and Z, so maybe that's what I need to do. Or maybe you're the type like myself that watches mad webinars, you're doing research, you're doing all of this and that, and to help you with getting where you want to be. And I don't even think that just may not be it for you. Okay. And then the fact that we have the Page of Wands here, I don't know why, but for some reason it's making me think of your birth chart, like tapping more. Oh, look, we get more information. For some reason it's making me think that your angels, your ancestors, they're wanting you to look more into your birth chart, and maybe tapping into like, maybe understanding more about your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising, maybe certain aspects you have, like your tightest aspects, like meaning like the aspects that are at 0 degrees, 1 degree, 2 degree. And when I say aspects, I mean, the planets when they're coming together, not like, your actual, like say you have sun at 1 degree. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like, if let's say you have moon square Pluto and it's at 1 degree, that aspect is at 1 degree. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so maybe like looking more into the aspects in your chart, looking at like the tightest aspects, looking at like your squares, your conjunctions, your trines, like, stuff like that, like checking into that, because I feel like that could really, really help you with your growth, instead of just looking to other people to tell you like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. But I think looking more into your own birth chart, maybe even getting a birth chart reading, from me possibly, and understanding more of your birth chart, I feel like that could be really, really helpful to you, instead of like trying to be like, oh, well, this person did this, so maybe that's what I should do. Or maybe I should go to school and, maybe that will help. Or maybe I should do this, or should I do that? But I think Spirit is wanting you to look more at you. I don't know why I'm sensing that, but Spirit wants you to look more at you and your strengths and your weaknesses, like according to your birth chart, so that it can kind of tell you what you need to work on that will help you with leveling up. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let me just use myself as an example, not to just talk about myself, but just as an example. Like, for example, one of my strongest aspects, it's literally my strongest aspect, is Neptune. What is it? Neptune square midheaven. And then my other strongest aspect is Neptune. What is it again? Why can't... It's something with Neptune. I think, oh yes, Neptune conjunct my North Node. Yes, Neptune conjunct. So I have two of my strong, and then my other strongest aspect is my North Node and Pluto. They're sextile, okay? So those are my 3 strongest aspects. So the fact that we have Neptune in the mix there, it just lets me know that my intuition is a strong suit for me, and that I need to pay more attention to my intuition, and creativity and spirituality are a big part of my life path. But also confusion and depression and things like that could be a weak, not a, let me not say weakness, but like a something that I need to work on. So working on those things and knowing that depression and confusion can be like a roadblock for me, those are things that I need to work on. So that's what I mean by looking in your birth chart and being like, okay, what are my quote unquote weaknesses and how can I make them strengths, or even learning your human design or something like that could be really important for you. So yeah, maybe getting a human design reading or maybe learning more about it or something. Yeah. So we also have King of Wands. That's interesting that we go from page to king. So for some reason, yeah, that's just making me think of like focusing, because like look at it. We go from page to king. So it's just making me think like, yeah, like looking at your weaknesses, maybe looking at your weaknesses and being like, okay, well, this is clearly a weakness and this is what I need to work on. And then it turns into a strength. You turn it into a strength. Like I even said with my Neptune, like working on my depression, working on getting more clarity, things like that. And then Pluto, I know Pluto is in the mix, like I said. And for me, understanding that change is a constant thing, that I'm gonna go through constant evolutions where it's like these changes help me level up. They help me level up and to not hold on to things. Like that's something that I have to learn in my life, that my path will just never be where I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. It's always going to be a constant like evolution. So that maybe some of you guys have that placement as well, or not placement, aspect as well. Okay, so yeah, really looking into your birth chart and understanding the weaknesses, the strengths, things like that. Or maybe even if you don't necessarily want to just use your birth chart, but looking at yourself and being real with yourself and being like, wow, maybe I need to be more disciplined. Maybe I need to be more organized. Maybe I need to learn more, or maybe I need to, like, just looking at yourself and being honest with yourself and being like, this is what I know I need to do, because I see that these are my weaknesses. That's what I really feeling like your angels are really calling for you to do. And especially with this courage card, because like a lot of people don't have the courage to be honest with themselves. Like, let's keep it all the way real. Like, a lot of people do not have the the courage to be honest with themselves. And I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to be super honest with yourself and see maybe how you get in your own way at times, especially with the stepping out of your comfort zone. Because, a lot of the times our comfort zone is are those habits. Are those habits as like that hold us back, So let's see. We have Ten of Swords reversed. So I think another thing your spirit guides want you to know is that it's time to release those habits. Release those habits that just no longer serve you, and then also I was gonna say release those weaknesses, but let me not say that. But release those, like I said with your birth chart. Like if there's certain like squares that that are in there, or like those certain not so favorable. We'll put quotes there, because no aspect is bad. Okay, we all have not so easy aspects in our chart. Okay, but to look at those aspects and see what you can learn from them to create or turn them into strengths. Okay, it's how you can turn them into strengths. And then another thing I think with Ten of Swords is your spirit guides want you to release the past for real. Like, it's time to release negativity. It's really, really time to release negativity, release negativity and release those doubts that hold you back as well. And I remember 1122 said something about like, the more you focus on the positives, the quicker they come into reality. And I'm wondering, for some of you guys, maybe you focus on your weaknesses, like, oh, I just suck at this and I just suck at this. And you focus too much on your weaknesses instead of being like, okay, yeah, maybe I struggle with depression, but how can I work on that? Or yeah, maybe I lack discipline, but how can I work on that? Instead of just automatically being like, I suck, I suck. It's time to stop doing that. Okay, stop beating yourself up. It's okay to be honest with yourself, but stop beating yourself up. Instead of beating yourself up, it's time to use those things and be like, okay, these are the things I need to work on, and start working on them. And then we have Leo. Yo, we got Leo up in here, and this is all about courage. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna read really quick what it says about Leo, because I know it says something about making bold decisions or something like that, but we're just gonna read a short thing so I don't take up all the time. So, wow, it says, I create the life I want to live. Leo is the daring reminder that you can create your own experience in this lifetime. Leo is a leader, giving you permission to lead in your own way. You deserve the life that you've been dreaming of. The universe is rooting for and believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself. What did I say? What did I just say? I said, instead of like focusing like on these weaknesses that you feel like you have, it's time to start focusing on how you can better yourself. Okay, how you can better yourself. Anyway, manifesting the reality you want is creating it. Each day, imagine yourself living your best life. Take note of what you smell, taste, and how you feel at that moment. Picture your surroundings with clear details. Let this manifestation practice work its magic as you experience the life you want to be living by holding the frequency of it in this present moment. I mean, come on. And then we also have Wolf. So Wolf, I think, has something to do with community, something like that. Okay. I am supported. Okay. Surrounded by its pack, Wolf is comfortable and content while it's a natural leader. So 2 cards talking about being a leader. Okay, wow. And the fact that we go from Page to King of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely making me think. I meant King of Wands. So from Page of Wands to King of Wands, definitely makes me think, yeah, working on those parts of yourself. Okay, so reach out. Okay, wait, no. Okay, while it's a natural leader and would be capable of surviving on its own, Wolf chooses to remain with its pack. There's a special kind of connection that only comes from kinfolk who are looking after your best interests and support you throughout life. So even though they're talking about physical relationships, I feel like this is more so meant to be about the universe, letting you know that the universe supports you. Okay, the universe supports you, and that you can make these changes. You can work through these hard parts of yourself. You can work through it. You can get through it, whether it's like depression, whether if it's a lack of discipline, whether it's a lack of belief in yourself, whatever these weaknesses are, you can turn them into strengths. Okay, and create the life that you're wanting to create. And then the last 2 cards we have, oh my freaking goodness, we have, you are very close to achieving your goal. Wow. And then we have, the energy is gaining momentum. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. So it's just, for some reason, it's just really making me think like you're working on yourself, or this is a sign to start working on yourself, or you've already been like realizing what you need to work on. And the more you work on yourself, the more you're going to get closer and closer to creating the reality that you want for yourself. Or maybe I think you're already in the process of creating the reality that you want for yourself. But I think it's just, you're just needing to work on yourself as far as like I said, the discipline, the depression, the lack of belief in yourself, things like that. Those are the things that maybe you need to work on. But I feel like maybe you've already been working on it, or this is your sign to start working on those things, because it's just going to keep getting you closer and closer to your goal, or will help you with creating the reality that you want for yourself. Okay, I talked enough. All right. So if this reading resonated with you, let me get is there wolf emojis? Let's just get a moon. Let's just get a moon emoji, because this one almost looks like a full moon, because it's like the last phase before the moon is full. So yes, let me get a full moon emoji in the comments. Okay. Yes, if this reading resonated with you, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the comment section and the description section. And then also I have a new button now. This is, I don't know, I just got this, a new button for if you, it's called super thanks or something, and it's the button with the heart and the money sign in it that says thanks. So if you feel called to, you can press that button and tip your girl. Also make sure you check out housemystic.com, where I sell all of my art, my upcycled clothing and bags and things. I sell really cute stuff. So if you're a fashionista, definitely check your girl out. Also check out my homegirl PS Candles, Positive Space Candles. This is one of her candles right here. And if you use the code Twan The Mystik, you get $10 off of all purchases, $40 and up. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the number 2255. Oh, will it show up? Okay, yes, 2255. And yes, let's get into your reading, all about what your spirit guides, want you to know right now, like important messages from them, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read angel number 2255. All right, so angel number 2255 tells you that important life changes may come about sooner than expected, and in unexpected and miraculous ways. Have faith and trust that the life changes you are experiencing are important and necessary in regards to your life purpose and mission. The choices and actions you have taken have paved the way for new opportunities and adventures to manifest in your life. Maintain a positive attitude and outlook, and expect exciting new interests and experiences to enter your life. Your angels ask that you be open and receptive to your intuitive thoughts and feelings, and take positive action as guided. Angel number 2255 suggests that it is time to make positive changes in your life and let go of old ways of doing and being that are no longer positively serving you. Release old doubts, fears, and perceived obstacles, and look forward to wonderful new opportunities and adventures. Keep in mind that everything happens for a reason and nothing happens by chance. So even though the reasons for the changes may not be clear at this point, trust that all will fall into place for you. These changes have come about so that you can break free from old restraints and constraints and freely pursue your soul mission and life purpose as a spiritual being. Okay. All right, interesting. So yeah, so this is, it pretty much, it's pretty much explanatory, but what I'm getting from this is that your spirit guides want you to know that something is coming a lot sooner than you expect. And it's making me think that some of you guys have been trying to manifest something for a really long time. So it's kind of been it's almost like been a long time coming. So maybe you're just thinking like, oh, well, this is just going to keep taking forever. But then suddenly, bam. You know what I mean? It makes me think of something that maybe some of you guys have been working at for a while. And you finally like start seeing results like suddenly. It's also making me think that for some of you guys, I'm also seeing for some of you guys that maybe are into business for yourself, or you do something like on social media. It's almost like maybe someone that's like really famous or something ends up seeing your work, and then they end up sharing it, and then like the whole world, not the whole world, but a lot of people gravitate, of course, to it, and then they start like following you on social media or something. Or like maybe you have like a post or a video that ends up going like super viral or something. This is for like a select few of you, that do something on social media. or maybe a song that you have end up going viral, or like something for some of you guys is about to go viral, and it's going to bring a lot of attention to you, like your brand, your business, your projects, something that you do. For those of you that are in social media, like you work on social media, I definitely feel like something that you do is definitely about to like go viral or something. And I feel like I said that in one of my recent readings. So if you I'm trying to remember which reading that was. I can't remember which reading that was, but if you watch my readings and you'll know what I'm talking about, and you probably picked that pile for some of you guys. But I definitely feel like for some of you guys, something is about to go viral, or something. Another thing I'm getting is like a career change, or like the approach you take to your career. Like for some of you guys, like maybe you work, okay, not to just talk about myself, but using myself as an example, like me deciding to take YouTube more seriously, even though I've been, really, I used to focus really on Instagram, but then starting to focus more on like YouTube and TikTok. Maybe that's something for you guys, where you decide to switch platforms. Or like for some of you guys, this really could be a career change, where you go from one career path to another career path. And maybe some of you are wondering like, oh, if I do this, is it going to take forever for me to get where I'm trying to be at when it comes to this career path? Like if you went from, I don't know, being a nurse to being an artist, something like that, where you're like, okay, if I decide to start, slowly getting into art, is it gonna like take forever just for me to be like a full-time artist? Something like that. And I feel like your spirit guides are trying to say like it will not take forever. It won't take as long as you're thinking. And then also I feel like your spirit guides are trying to tell you to be open to miracles, because I think I said that. I think I said this in Power One. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my son. It don't matter how many times I tell him stop being loud. He's just always loud. So if you can hear him, I'm sorry. But yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like it's like something, yeah, like something miraculous kind of happening, where it just kind of comes out of nowhere. And it's almost like a sudden 180, where it's like, your life was one way, but then this miraculous thing happens, and then it just like turns things around, where it's like, you know what I mean? Or it's like things, yeah, I just feel like things are gonna suddenly start looking up for you, like out of nowhere, where you're just like, whoa, whoa, this is crazy, like, whoa. So yeah, let's just see what comes up with these cards. Okay, we have clarity. Yeah, I feel like something is coming very soon, where it gives you more clarity, or it's just like suddenly things just really change for the better. And your spirit guides are trying to let you know that it's time to be open to miracles, because they can happen for you too. Okay, not just everybody else. You too can experience miracles. Okay, let me put these over here. Okay, so clarity. It says, stopping to listen to my inner self, I can separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and pluck into the garbage, or a compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. This deck is cute. My friend got it for me for my birthday one year. It's called, what is this called? The Affirmators, I think. Yeah, the Affirmators. So if you're interested in this deck. Okay, so yeah, I feel like something is about to come. I don't know why. I know they're talking about mental clarity, but for some reason it's making me think that like for you, things have just been really confusing. You're just like, where are things going? Because maybe things have just been a little chaotic. Things have just been a little all over the place. Maybe things have just been up in the air, and you're just kind of like, you just don't know. You just don't know what's next. You maybe don't even know what to do next. Or yeah, things have just been very up in the air because you're just not sure what's next for you. Okay, but something is about to happen where it's just like, bam, it kind of gives you clarity. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised if like something of yours ends up going viral that makes you feel like, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Or it could be like, maybe some of you guys have been feeling called to, like I said, switch social media platforms. Like, I don't know, for those of you, I don't know. And then you suddenly go viral on one of those platforms and you're like, okay, I see why I had to change platforms. Or if you are making a career change and you make this career change and then you suddenly start getting a lot of opportunities and you're just like, oh, okay, I can see why Spirit was like, okay, make this change. Or, something along those lines. But I see your life kind of doing a 180 because of some type of change that you make or some type of change that happens, like maybe that you did not do, or because of like something that goes viral or some type of like major opportunity that comes to your life out of nowhere. I see it kind of like turning your life around in like a sudden and miraculous way. And it's really been a long time coming too for a lot of you guys, because I feel like for some of you guys it really has been a long time coming. So you're just kind of thinking like, dang, I mean, well, before this thing happens, you're kind of thinking like, dang, will it ever happen for me? And then boom, it comes out of nowhere. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like, yes, something is coming in to balance things out, because I feel like some of you guys maybe have been experiencing stagnancy or some type of like chaotic thing kind of going on where you're like, bro, what the fuck? What is really going on? You know what I mean? But I feel like something is coming into your life to bring more clarity and to bring more balance. So I really feel like it's some type of opportunity coming to your life. For those of you on social media, something kind of like going viral and making you be like, okay, this is what I need to do regarding business, or like something kind of coming in that brings balance and clarity. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have no exclamation point. And then we have improving health. Okay, so y'all don't want to focus. Okay, there we go. Improving health. Okay, so with balance. Okay, wait, no, I mean with improving health and no. Okay, so I feel like it kind of goes along with this clarity card and how it says, and the mental, okay, let's see. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, this is also a time to release that mental chatter and maybe even saying no to that those negative thoughts that try to like take over sometimes for some of you guys. Especially if like I said, it's been a long time coming for a lot of you guys that have been trying to manifest this like certain thing, whatever it is. It's been a long time coming, but sometimes you just wonder if it's possible for you. You really wonder if it's possible for you, and yeah, you really wonder if it's possible for you, and then maybe sometimes your mind starts spiraling. You start thinking negative. You get into like a depressive state, or you start seeing everything that's wrong with your life. Like you kind of like spiral a little bit for some of you guys, and I really feel like your spirit team is wanting you to say no to those thoughts. And when I say no to those thoughts, it's not even about not feeling your feelings, because I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, don't feel your feelings, and this, that, and the third. It's not that. It's just that I think your spirit team, your spirit guys, they want you to say no to those negative beliefs, or pick yourself up. That's what I mean. Pick yourself up when you go to those dark places, but to help yourself out of there, instead of like allowing yourself to just wallow in those feelings and just think of everything that's negative. And like I said, it's not about not feeling your feelings, but it's also about not allowing yourself to stay in in that dark place that makes you feel like, oh, these great things will never happen for you, but it can happen for everyone else, or you'll never get what you want, or things will always be like this. When you get into those states of negative thinking, spirit wants you to lift yourself out of there and not allow yourself to sit there and wallow in those feelings, because it won't make the situation better. That's what I'm trying to say. And then improving health. This is definitely making me think of improving your mental health, especially because we have the clarity card and like what I was just talking about. This is definitely making me think of improving your mental health, because I even feel like your mental health is having an effect on your body, because I'm wondering if some of you guys just feel like extra drained. Maybe you kind of like just drag yourself around, or maybe it's even causing certain ailments, like maybe, I don't know why, for some reason I'm thinking like acne, or stomach pains, or chest pains, or I don't know. It could literally be anything, but I'm feeling like your mental health is having an effect on your physical health, because the mind and body are definitely connected. So yeah, I definitely feel like improving your mental health will help to improve your physical health. So yeah, continue to work on your mindset, like work on your mind, and pick yourself up out of those dark places when your mind goes there. You can give yourself a little time to be in that, mode, but then pick yourself back up again and allow yourself to move on, and trust that good things are on the way, even if you don't see it just yet. But trust me, I know it can be hard. It can be hard to be like, oh, I'm expecting good things, if you don't see anything good. Okay, so maybe like tapping into gratitude, like not tapping into gratitude, but like, having gratitude for the things that are good in your life. Because everyone has at least one thing to be grateful for. Everyone does. So yeah, so maybe doing something like that can help with really changing your mindset around, because I know it can be hard when things are looking rough, but if you can find at least one thing to be grateful for, I guarantee you're going to start feeling better, because you'll realize there are good things in your life. There are good things going on for you. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. Four of Wands. Okay, so yeah, oh my goodness. First of all, this is making me think of balance, because we got the two wands on each side. But it's definitely making me think that, yeah, something that you've been trying to manifest for like a long time, I feel like is suddenly gonna like hit you. I feel like it's suddenly gonna hit you. I don't know why I'm here in Capricorn and Aquarius. If you're watching this when it goes live, we are currently in Sagittarius season. And then Capricorn season is next. So I'm wondering if something's going to be happening for you during Capricorn season or Aquarius season. Maybe you are a Capricorn or an Aquarius or something. But I definitely feel like something. I'm just sensing Capricorn and Aquarius. I don't know why. But yeah, but I do. Yeah, I really feel like something that you've been working towards, or some type of change you make, it's like going to bring the results that you're looking for, or some type of opportunity that just suddenly comes and it hits you, or something that you suddenly decide to do, possibly, where you're like, oh, well, let me just try this and just see what happens. It's like, boom. It like, you start seeing suddenly, like, oh, yeah, I definitely made the right decision. And this also making me think of a new home. Some of you guys, maybe you've been wanting to move to a new home. Okay. Oh, the sun. Oh, I love that for you. Yes. Okay, come on. Come on. You're not going to focus, man. Wow. You really not trying to. Okay, there we go. The sun. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely. And the fact that I ended up putting it right under the clarity card. Yeah, it definitely is making me think of you like working on your mental health. To improve your health as well as in improving your reality, of course. But it also makes me think, yes, something is suddenly coming. Something is suddenly coming into your life, and it's going to make things a lot easier. I mean, life, life be lifing, so things aren't always just going to be like rainbows and butterflies and stuff like that. But I definitely feel like something is coming into your life that is causing it to do like a 180, like a major opportunity, or yeah, like a major opportunity, or something that you randomly decide to try, or something of yours going viral, something like that. But it's definitely making me think of you guys working more on your mental health and seeing the brighter side of life. Yeah, helping you yeah, seeing the brighter side of life, because then that helps to create balance in your worlds and helps you to create the type of lifestyle that you want. And that seems to be the theme for most of the piles, about creating that life that you want. Okay, so let's move on. We have Two of Swords. Wow, that's interesting that we have Two of Swords, and it's about to end up right under the balance card. And so it definitely makes me think, like I said, some of you guys are going to be making a decision to make a change. So, yeah, like I said, some of you guys could be making a career change. Some of you guys could be, I don't know why this keeps coming up, but switching social media platforms, or maybe even make the decision to get on a social media platform and using it more, like maybe regarding your business. Or, yeah, there's just some type of decision that you're being called to make. And when you make this decision, it's going to bring big changes and it's going to turn things around. But it's also making me think of mental health as well, like changing your beliefs, like maybe working more on the subconscious mind, listening to subliminal message meditations while you're sleeping, maybe saying affirmations, things like that can help with like calming your mind and to see the brighter side of life. Maybe even gratitude, like I said, doing like a gratitude list or something like that. I feel like will help with improving your reality and bringing more balance into your life. And then we also have Four of Pentacles. And then we also have Eight of Cups. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys really are walking away from something. Okay, what? Come on now. There we go. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys really are walking away from something, like a career, maybe even a relationship for some of you guys. But yeah, y'all could be walking away from a career. I don't know why I keep saying using different social media platform, maybe getting a new job, maybe, did I already say a relationship? I don't think I did. But I definitely see you guys walking away from whatever doesn't make you happy. But it could even be beliefs. It really could even be beliefs that you are walking away from. Maybe like beliefs that have stayed with you for a long time, especially because, with 2255, it had something to do with like, like miraculous things kind of coming in your life, and maybe in like, oh, wow. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry to interrupt my own thought, but as I look down at the timer, it said 2255, and this is 2255. So let me look at 2255 again. Yeah, because yeah, it says angel number 2255 suggests that it's time to make positive changes in your life and let go of old ways of doing and being. Release old doubts, fears, and perceived obstacles and look forward to wonderful new opportunities and adventures. So I do really feel like, yeah, this is you walking away from old beliefs and feeling like certain things can't happen for you, but it's able to happen for others. You know what I mean? It's time to release that. And then also, it's saying perceived obstacles. It just makes me think of what I said as far as, sometimes it's hard to see that or to believe that or even to expect that good things are happening when you look at your life and you don't see. I'm sorry. If you don't see anything kind of affirming like, oh, okay, yeah, good things are happening. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, spirit is wanting you to expect miracles more. Okay? And then yeah, so let's move on. So we have San Pedro cactus, okay? And then we also have, oh my goodness, I do not know how to say this. Zochekatazal. Oh my goodness, I do not know how to say this, but this is her. This is her. Okay, so let's look at the little book and see what it says. Okay, so we're going to read this one first. Okay. So I see beauty in everything. Wow. Okay, it has a pronunciation in here. It's Shochi Quetzal. Shochi Quetzal. Okay. She's an Aztec goddess of fertility and household arts and is deeply connected to the natural world. She is often presented as a beautiful, youthful woman accompanied by a band of colorful birds and butterflies. She is a patron saint of desire and sexual experiences, embodying the enjoyment of all beautiful things this world has to offer. You are being called to connect to the beauty and wonder that surrounds you as this goddess of pleasure encourages you to explore what pleasure means and embrace your sensuality. Dance and let your body move freely, adorn it in ways that feel comfortable and vibrant to you. Encourage yourself to stand out and experience the world through new lenses. Yeah, see, so beliefs, your old beliefs. It's time to release those beliefs that make you feel like you can't have what you want or that things will always be chaotic for you. Or that things will always be confusing or stagnant or, you know what I mean? And the fact that it says see the beauty more in life is just making me think of gratitude. Like you have at least one thing to be grateful for. So the more you have gratitude, the more you will manifest things to be grateful for. Okay, so let's move on to San Pedro cactus. 36. Oh, I passed it. Okay. I'm stepping into my desired reality. I mean, come on. Come on. Literally. This is what this whole reading is about. Like, wow. Okay. The San Pedro cactus embodies the energy of the Godfather archetype and is all about empowerment and divine love. Let this serve as a reminder to you that no goal or dream is unreachable when you tap into your confident, loving vibration and are willing to surrender your preconceived notions and limitations. What did I say? What did I say? You must first believe in yourself. What did I say? What did I say? Okay, and secondly, that your desired reality is possible. What did I say? It's time to shift your perception. Oh my God. To see the truth and beauty. And then that's what the other card was talking about. That is always present. Everything is in divine order, even if it looks messy. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done because what did I say? I said things are probably looking a little chaotic. It's a little up in the air. You're kind of confused. You're kind of like, what the hell is going on? Maybe things are a little stagnant. I literally said that, and that's what the cards are talking about. Let's just go ahead and look at these other cards. We have, oh my God, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So some of you guys could be Cancers, but literally something that's just been going on for a while, or something that you've been manifesting for a long time is finally coming to fruition. And it also makes me think you're getting a new home too. Okay, emotions are running high, super moon. So both of these are full moon cards again. So it's definitely making me think this. I don't know why I keep, because when we're in Sagittarius, okay, we just had a full moon in Gemini. So when's I don't know the exact date of the next full moon, but the next full moon is going to be in it's going to be in Cancer. So look out for the next full moon, okay? If you're watching this when it goes live, and look, 22-5, like it's 2:25 right now. I can't make this shit up, okay? So this next full moon that we're going to be having is in Cancer. I can't remember the exact date, but that's going to be an important time for you, okay? I'm wondering if some of you guys are Cancer placements, and that's why. But yes, I definitely feel like, yeah, it says a personal issue reaches resolution during that full moon that's coming up. I think a lot of this craziness that's been going on, this chaos, this confusion is coming to a close when we have that full moon in Cancer. I need to see, is it a super moon? I'm not sure, but I'm already kind of running out of time, okay? Because I didn't want to make this reading extra long. So let's just leave it at that, okay? So if this reading resonated with you, let me get, there's no peacock emoji, is there? Let me get an orange emoji for this clarity card over here. Let me get an orange emoji in the comments, okay, if you stay here this long, because I know it was forever, okay? But thank you for listening if you've stayed this long, because y'all know I'd be diving deep, okay? Okay, sorry, y'all, I got interrupted. But if this reading resonated with you, please, like I said, leave that emoji, or please like this video, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure you check out my girl Positive Space Candles. This is one of her candles, and use the code Twan The Mystik to get $10 off of 40 or purchases that are $40 and up. And then also check out my website housemystic.com, where I sell art. This is one of my paintings right here. I sell art and upcycled clothing, and if you're like a fashionista like me, definitely check it out. I have a lot of unique and dope pieces on there. If you feel called to tip me, the virtual tip jar is in the comment section and in the description, or you can press that button that says that's like a heart and has a money symbol in it, and it says thanks. You can hit that and tip your girl. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yep, that's it. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon.